So as Atman, one is eternal, forever, is pure, and one is conscious, and fourth, one is free. As body, you are never free. You are bound to hunger and thirst. If there is a hunger, one has to satisfy the hunger. If there is a thirst, one has to satisfy the thirst. Basics. Then you need companion. Then you need some work, engagement. Then you need some exposure, learning. In today's time, objects. You have a desire, you are bound by the desire. Desire drives the body and mind. So one is bound. That makes the functioning as body, mind, personality very, very limited and restricted. One has to have a place of residence. One has to do some exercise. If one doesn't do exercise, one becomes unhealthy. So in a way, one is bound. One is forced to first eat and then exercise. First work, then take some rest. First be awake, then go to sleep. You're bound by this. You say that you have understood the rules of health, but rules of health is a kind of binding on the body mind. It's all for the body mind that these are required. As Atman, one is free. No food, no thirst, no work, no rest. To say the least. We have never thought seriously about this. And to go deeper into the subject, one has to meditate. It cannot just be understood by discussing or talking or reading. Yes, that is necessary. But after that, it should be followed by a lot of deep meditation. That Atman, if you have to think that you are the Atman, if you have to have faith that you are the Atman, and faith is necessary because scriptures are saying, great men are saying, and we must explore, experiment what they are saying, and sincerely attempt thinking oneself to be an Atman. Then one has to feel that as Atman, I am eternal. As Atman, I am ever pure. As Atman, I am ever consciousness. I am ever free. And because one is eternal, one is birthless. There is no birth because you are eternal. And there is no decay, there is no degeneration, undecaying. And body mind needs a companion in a society, a world to exist. As Atman, you are non-dual. There is neither another nor there is a non-other. That thought doesn't come. You don't think that you are only Atman. Only you are the Atman. I am the Atman, and then there is something else. Those things don't come. Therefore, they say non-dual. Atman alone is. Here is important. Not Atman and alone. Is. To be. It's like asking space. Do you need company? Space, oh space, you need company. What would the space say? She says, I am keeping within me air, fire, water, earth. They are in me. And that is quite satisfying. In as much as they are in me, they are one with me. Similarly, when Atman is described as non-dual, that means infinity is within me. Multiplicity is within me. All the variety, diversity is in me. Even this matter, there's no harm in trying to understand that even as a body, all the tissues of the body, all the organs of the body, all the organ systems of the body, all parts, body can say they are in me, and mind can say all thoughts are within me. Just to understand. And taking this reasoning forwards as Atman, say everything is within me. As a body, you cannot say that table is within me. The average man cannot say that how to go to a sun, that thought is within me. We don't have that thought, how to go to the sun. So we know that there may be a thought, but that thought is not in me. That is the limitation as body and mind. But as Atman, everything is within me. So that is how the Atman is non-dual. When this is how the process of understanding of the Atman starts, then you face many steps. Another thing, as body and mind, we are used to moving from a lower level to higher level. In terms of our own height, we start as a very small creature, and then we increase in height. Understanding also increases. So we go from lesser to more, high to higher, higher to highest. You go like that. But we are never satisfied. If you become 6 feet, then there is always somebody taller than you. If you have a certain amount of understanding, there is always somebody who has more understanding than you. So nobody knows who is high and who is higher as a body and mind. But as Atman, The one who believes, who has faith that he is the Atman, is always highest. There is nothing beyond, there is nothing more than being an Atman. So in that sense, one is ever fulfilled because one feels that one is ever highest. Mind tries to know something. As Atman, you are aware that you are omniscient, all knowing. Once one feels that one is all knowing already, then what is there to know? Everything stands known already. It's a subject matter of meditation, not just an understanding. Mind will not take it fully, will not accept it fully. If one wants to get convinced whether what the scriptures, what the teachers, what the great men are saying, that Atman, you are omniscient, as Atman, you are omniscient, all knowing. You have to feel that omniscience in meditation. You have to first believe that you are the Atman, and then you have to believe that you are that kind of an Atman who is omniscient. This exercise remains to be done. Not only that, as Atman, one is omnipotent. Omnipotent means can do anything. And you don't have to prove this that you can do everything, because you know every moment you are doing many things. And right from birth up to now is what you focus on. Then when you think you are omnipotent Atman, you just don't measure from birth to death. Just don't measure through some generations. You just don't measure through yugas. You measure through eternity. Eternally, I am doing everything. What has not been done by me as Atman? I have unfolded the history. I have brought about the evolution. I am all this. So to be omnipotent is my nature. One doesn't need any other thing to tell oneself what one's nature is. One is aware of one's nature. And my nature is that I am, as Atman, omnipotent and omniscient. One can do anything and one is all knowing. We'll continue. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti.